you sent me. It was the one that I watched prior to that when you were in Palm Desert. You showed, yeah, you don't know him? And he's like, no. He looked all creeped out. It was funny. Shit was funny.
Oh, yeah, Palm Springs.
Yeah, Palm Springs. Yeah, your videos be cracking me up, bro.
So I'm like this, but is this really still in landscape? Or do I have to switch it
this
over
is
to-
fine. Once you're in video mode and you go horizontal, it's gonna film like that. So you're good. You can press film. Press the red button.
I'm just gonna start it up when shit starts up. Stop.
Yeah, I'll slow. People slowly start leaking in. So, hey Ellie, hi. This is Nasty Nathaniel. Ellie, you know Nasty Nathaniel.
Who's that? Who's that weirdo?
Who's that guy, man?
Nasty. I never heard of him.
Special appearance. If you guys don't know who he is, he's one of the first generations of auditors. This guy's been auditing for years, probably before I was even born.
That means I'm old.
No. It just means you're a legend. Ellie says she knows Nasty.
Ugh.
She knows Nasty. We're right here at 4th Avenue at the San Diego org. Trying to see what we can, you know what I mean? Kind of dust we can kick up.
I should take a leak right there.
You said take a what, leak?
I should take a leak right there.
You should, that would be great.
Are these agave?
Yeah, I think, or aloe. There might be aloe. If it's aloe, you cut it, you put it on a fresh wound, your wound will heal like super fast.
Oh yeah, like I remember one time I got a. This was when I was still living in Hawaii. I got a cyst under my. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
PD.
Yep. They don't care about us. Don't forget to hug the like. Yes, please, Ellie. Hug the like button for me, Ellie.
All right, we got San Diego PD on the scene. We just got here too.
Interesting. Here's the thing, though. I don't think that they're really here just to get out and bust our chops, bro. I think they're just gonna watch us.
Here to do crowd control.
Yeah, you know, just in case things get out of hand or whatever.
Well, we'll find out. In a
Yeah.
moment.
Yes, we will. What's up, External Affairs? Thank you for subbing up. I appreciate that kindly. Thank you. Look how packed 4th Avenue is. I should get on my bullhorn. There's a lot of people here to know that need to know Scientology is a cult. Should I bullhorn? Huh, Nate? Should I bullhorn?
Yeah, only if you promise me you'll ask where's Parker Osmond once.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I'm teasing you.
Hey, you got that coming. How long was that train ride?
No, the train I flew. I flew because the train, they were doing track work and the train was like delayed. So I would have had to stay the night in LA and I would have had to buy like 2 separate train tickets. And it just ended up like the money, by the time I would have, oh here they're driving away. San Diego PD, they're driving away. Hi. That's hurting my eyes.
Yeah, I can't see you.
Oh, I think I see a handsome alert.
Hey. San Diego police are good people. For the most part, San Diego police are pretty decent people. We're lucky, Nasty Nate. We don't have, our police department here is not like LA.
I've had some dealings with them before. They're not too bad.
Dude, I think the batteries are, how did the batteries die on my,
They're kind of chill over here. San
always
Diego.
something, guys, no bullhorn.
Seriously?
Scientology is a cult! Scientology is a cult! This building is filled with cult members, and they're keeping Osmond from Nasty Nate. It's a cult. Scientology's a cult. I wish I could have this on right now. Dude, the batteries lasted me 2 sessions. That's crazy. Oh.
Technology. So much for technology.
Yeah, so much for technology, guys.
About Scientology.
What, these guys, it might be Scientologists. Hi, guys. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Do you know anything about Scientology?
I don't even know about it.
It's a cult. Oh, it's just, well, they traffic human beings, that's all. They have kids that they keep, locked up basically against their will. You guys still not interested in hearing more?
We don't go there.
Oh, okay. Okay, God bless you. Whatever God you believe in. Voodoo. They didn't care about human trafficking. They did not care about human trafficking. Who's in there right now, man?
We got
Oh. Who do we got in here? Let me see. I can tell you.
we got looks like Poindexter.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all Poindexters, aren't they? Oh, we're in San Diego, guys. Erica, what's up? Fanny Fee, Jen Wow.
Oh, Jen Wow's in the house?
Yep, Jen Wow's in the house. Pippi Longstocking. We love Pippi Longstocking. You were officially, and I'm gonna say it out loud, my first crush. Pippi
I thought I was your
Longstocking.
first crush.
Yeah, well,
the hell?
I thought you were Pippi. If you would have been Pippi, oh my God. Hey, oh my God. Everybody who doesn't know Nasty Nate, it looks like I'm sure most of you do. Everybody that's logging in right now is kind of like, you know what I mean? The ones, the real ones.
They know.
External Affairs is a new sub, and that's awesome. Sarah Feeble. So I got 29 people with 21 likes. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, your channel's growing.
Yeah, well, it's because of people like you, bro. Hey, full court president. Hi. What's up, A-girl? JT. So we're out here in front of the Scientology building. I got my bullhorn, but I guess the batteries like to run out on these things, right? So I'm just gonna use my voice, and I'm gonna take my mask off too because Osa, I know you know who I am, and you can keep fucking with me. You can keep doing the things you're doing. It's okay. That's the people you are. That's who you are. That's who you'll always be. You're a cult. Scientology is a cult. Scientology is a cult. They traffic children. Scientology is a cult. Scientology is a cult. It's a cult. We need them out of our city. Scientology is a cult. Osmond Brown, is it Osmond? I'm gonna yell at the front door right now. I'm gonna go on a spree about Osmond. Parker Osmond, yeah. Sorry about my camera, guys. I am fixing it right now as we speak. My camera's getting a little weird on me. So we're gonna reset it.
Start banging on the glasses.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm gonna put this down right here since it's of no use at the moment. Make sure that my camera stays straight. So all 34 of you guys who are watching,
Oh, here we go. PD's here again.
I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. This is Nasty Nathaniel. Y'all don't know, you know now. Go to his channel, check him out. He came down to San Diego just to hang out with me. Erica 24, how you doing?
Hopefully, I think we got a handsome alert.
Oh yeah, he's pretty decent.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Look at this.
yeah, you're right about that.
Hi.
Officer Osa, San Diego Police. Hey, so first one to right, you guys can film all you want. I got a call that essentially you guys are like trying to prevent them from going inside the building or something
Oh,
like
that's
that?
rubbish.
No, sir, no.
No, I mean, hey, if you guys, as long as you're not obstructing them from going inside and you guys aren't breaking anything or causing any disturbances, I don't have an issue with it. It is your First Amendment right to film. You're more than welcome to. You're on public sidewalk.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem with it. it came from this address here, so I'm gonna go check in with them and have a conversation with them.
The bullhorn usually scares them, so I usually say nothing, right? But you seem like you respect our rights, our First Amendment right. That bullhorn makes them feel a little scared, right? So that's not, it has nothing to do, you mean that's emotion, not law.
So I think it only does become a problem once it passes city ordinance hours.
Yes.
It's only 7:09.
Yes,
You're
10
well
o'clock
within
is the time, 40 decibels is the law. Yes, I
Seems like you're all squared away. You
got
ready
it.
to go.
Yep.
Is that Officer Castro?
Officer Ostad.
Ostad.
Badge
Okay.
number 1176.
Everybody.
Well, I just want to say real quick, make a quick observation. You're very handsome.
Well, I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you
a
so
good-looking
much for
guy.
that.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
what my subs are saying too. Everybody go drop a good line on him at the police department website, you know, because he came here and he says, you know, I know your rights. Not a lot of cops do that. So
You guys have any questions, comments, concerns? All
Well, just so you know, I don't know if you've dealt with Church of Scientology before, but they will lie. They'll try to say, oh well, he threatened us, or
Yes.
he went on our property, or he did that. You know, they just make up rubbish to try to.
So,
You know.
again, the only concerns that we have from a law enforcement standpoint is, are you blocking the exit, preventing them from going inside? Is there any kind of battery going on? Is there something that's actually illegal? It is not illegal to film on a public sidewalk and exercise your First Amendment right.
correct.
So
Yes.
this is not illegal. Okay? If they see it as an issue, and I'm going to go have a conversation with them just to kind of get a better idea as to what's going on. Maybe I missed something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
Ellie.
not going to know until I speak to both sides. you know
He
what
is
I mean?
doing a great job.
So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to go talk to them. You guys aren't doing anything wrong. You guys can hang out. As long as we're not blasting the bullhorn after ordinance hours, and as long as we're not blocking exits and harassing nobody, then I think we're good to go here.
Yeah. See, the thing is that this right here is a perfect example. I have people on they're live. They're saying this guy knows. You know what I mean?
I gotcha.
You seem like a good officer. Not all officers are bad.
Well, I greatly appreciate the compliments, guys. All right, I'm gonna go in there and have a conversation with them, and then I'm gonna be on my way. Okay?
Okay.
Excellent.
Alrighty, guys.
Thank you.
Ask him about making a false report. Well,
Maybe-
yeah, I think that's kind of what Nate was going after. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I think
Scientology's a cult.
they're locked. They call the police and then they lock them out.
Oh, now they're scared of you too.
Hi. Hello there. How are your night? Good, sir. How are you?
That dude, hey, that just walked up behind you like that. That's not
Maybe
cool.
he'll get some information.
Hey,
about
hi.
her husband.
How you doing? Scientology's a cult. So that you know, you gotta watch each other's backs, bro. Because they are coming. They are coming in a little bit. How you doing, man? Do you know what OSA is?
Ooh, look at that.
He looks like a fucking OSA. I'm gonna go look at. Hey, I'm gonna go look at their police car real quick. Get a nice little thumbnail there for you. Yeah, America's finest. No partner. If it was legal to stand in the street and look at a screen, I would, but there's so much traffic. Sure wouldn't want to get some weird ticket for that. Sure wouldn't want to get some weird ass ticket for looking at a screen, would I? Kind of hard to read. I'm gonna try to get that clarified. It looks like it was a Scientology report basically saying that we were blocking the exits and scaring the people inside. See, the thing about Scientologists is they have a lot of emotion. Did you notice that, Nate? Scientologists have,
Look, they're sending more.
yeah, Scientologists have a real, what's it called? They have a lot of emotion.
What if they're gonna try to do some bogus private person?
No.
Hi.
How you doing?
How you going? So far, so good.
Now we have two cops. I think this is just normal backup, Nate. Do you have a gut feeling?
I have a gut feeling Oh, we got a third officer.
Hello, officer.
Hi.
The first one is like, man, you know, you guys know your rights and everything's cool, and it's just these Scientologists get emotional and they start making up stories.
Yeah, they're probably gonna try to say, well, you know, you came on our property.
No, I mean, look, since I always, every time I start filming, I stay off their property. Now,
Well, even so, yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the best way to do it. But still, they gotta ask you to leave first.
of course,
And then if you don't leave, then they can.
that's exactly right. Hey,
But it's best to just stay off. No, I mean, you know yourself.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. You mean that's what's. You're a pro. I got 52 people in here supporting the fuck out of us. 46 likes.
Hey.
Then exposing Scientology for the cult that they are. Wait. Why are 3 cops there for 3 protesters? See? He might be getting a test done. I know. He could be. He might have fell for the Oxford test. The Oxford Review Board type test. That's not from Oxford.
Oh, here we go.
Have you seen Cage yet?
You're not detained or anything like that.
What was that?
You're not detained or anything. Can I talk with you about what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, I'm asked. They called just because I guess there's something. Is it a bullhorn or something? Okay. They called because they're upset because they're saying that you are interrupting their religious services.
Oh,
So they're
they-
I know. I'm just saying they're
Yeah.
working through all that right now. So I just want to talk to you and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Just like
They try to pull
protest.
that every time to try to suppress.
Is it just like a protest against Scientology or?
There's over
What's the-
30. There's over 30 false police reports that have been made against protesters like us in LA.
Oh, okay.
It's an ongoing thing. They're trafficking human beings, and we know it, and we have receipts of it, right? So we're just out here doing what we feel we have, you know, we feel that we believe is right, and so whatever they want to say is it's more likely just gonna be bullshit.
Is that stuff that you're talking about specific to LA or like the church
Just
in general?
just
or what?
just you know, just the church in general is being scrutinized
Okay.
right now.
So I've never seen you guys before. Are you guys normally out here at all? Or
You know, yeah, it's I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing that you're
Yeah.
doing that is illegal.
Mhm.
Like you're on public property, it's your right to film, so that's not something that I'm going to interfere with.
Yeah.
I think
They're just what they're trying to do is they're trying to use you guys to run us off.
more.
To
I
say,
mean,
well, they're
that's-
disrupting a religious service and blah blah blah. Even though like there's
And-
it's pretty
So,
dead.
so the only thing I'll say is that as long as you're on public sidewalk, you're free to film, say whatever you want. As long as you're not restricting access to anyone that's coming in or going, which you're not.
yeah, we're not blocking the egress or anything.
No, I'm not saying that you were. I'm just
Yeah.
letting you know the general guidelines. So
Yeah.
For us,
Yeah.
like, as far as I'm concerned, that's a First Amendment right that
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's nothing that we're gonna do to prevent you from doing it, essentially.
Yeah.
No, we
Sometimes
appreciate
with
that.
like the
Appreciate
bullhorn, you know what I mean, because of the noise.
I know the hours though. I looked them up.
Yeah.
I know the enforcement code. This is a commercial zone. I can do it up till 10 p.m. Like
Right,
I
I'm
know
just saying
the
that,
law.
like, that, I guess, could potentially start making things easier for them to have a complaint. Does that make sense?
Sure, sure.
And
So-
they close at 10 p.m. anyway. So
Yeah,
like,
no,
we're
I'm
not
just
gonna
saying
be-
is that
yeah.
you're right.
Mhm.
With what you guys are doing, you actually better than most of the like people that we interact with that like this. So,
Sure.
As long as it's like I said, you're not blocking any ingress or egress, and there's not a noise complaint. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and
Emotions are emotions, and law is law,
not
right?
anything for us to like. It's not the police job to regulate your behavior
Yeah.
in public. So.
But it's unfortunate that they try to use you guys to, you know.
Yeah, a cult who
Tie up
abuses
resources. Yeah.
elderly and children and traffics human beings has a noise complaint. It's funny. It's sorry they're wasting your time. Really.
Yeah, well, no, like I said, I can't speak to any of those allegations, but
Mhm,
you know, as far as what we were called here for, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, it's private property. You're not blocking anyone. You're not making any threats, or you know what I mean. Like
Of course not.
the stuff that would really bother the police. So I'll let my partner finish discussing with them whatever's going to go on. But as far as I'm concerned, there's not really any need for us to engage with you. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
Yeah. No.
So
What was your badge number?
7741.
Okay.
Thank
Hey,
you for being professional. We appreciate it.
another
We're
good
not here to
cop.
try to make-
Yeah, I got Agent Saul Goodman, YT just said another good cop. We have some decent police officers in SD who know our rights, which is not like other places.
You guys from LA then, or are you from San Diego?
I don't answer questions like that. No disrespect or anything.
None taken, man. I
Yeah.
understand. All right, like I said, so I appreciate you being cooperative with us. We'll check in with my partner, see what he has to say, and then maybe we have a few other things that we can clear up, and then we'll be on our way.
Okay.
Cool. Excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer. What was your badge number?
It's Miller 7971.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you for your professionalism.
So they're
Hey, everybody watching. This is my favorite auditor right here, Nasty Nathaniel. Came down here to you know,
Yeah, they're.
he came down here to help.
This is what's unfortunate because they try to use the police. They sign up pretty
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't sound like any updates. Like I said, as long as you guys aren't blocking ingress, and also there's people on the sidewalk. Remember,
For sure.
You're not doing that right now. No
Yeah.
issues from us.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Have a good night.
Thanks for
Sir,
professionalism.
one last thing. What was your name and your badge number?
My name's Officer Ostad, badge number 1176, San Diego Police Department.
Have a good
All
night.
right, thank you. Have a good
Thank you
one.
for your professionalism. Appreciate you. Yeah, I know.
Well, he's gonna be the thumbnail of this one. I'm gonna put like a heart next to it.
He's gonna be the thumbnail and walking away.
I can take him to the Star Bar.
You dirty dog.
Take him to the Star Bar and then the Diaz Motel after.
Oh wow. Hey, Nasty Nate, he don't play. He don't play. He'll tell you exactly how he's feeling.
Sorry, Parker, I'm cheating on you. That's when you see that.
Where's Parker Osmond? Bring him out. No, but that was because more than one person came today. See, I've been the only person that have come. You know what I mean? Like some people have visited, but I think once they seen three of us, it was like, you know what I mean? Like they're like, oh shit. So they like, we better call the cops.
Yeah.
I was live, my second live, my battery died. They had just pulled up, and all they pulled up to do was just look. Whether
But
they
you got all that though, so you.
Yeah, absolutely. That was beautiful, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that's
No, not these guys.
I was starting to get a little concerned because, you know, I found that like the longer, especially with Scientology, the longer that the cops stay in there, normally they just go, hey, they're on the sidewalk, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, if anything changes, call us, or, you know, and then they're gone. But when they're in there a long time and then those other two showed up, and I'm thinking, like, are they going to try to, like, do, like, some bullshit like PPA or, you know, say, like, oh, well, he threatened one of our parishioners. We want to do a private person's arrest on him. Because they will do that.
Yeah, you know, and what's crazy is that, like, it's hard for me because not a lot of auditors are in San Diego because of that reason. I don't know when it happened. I came here in 2010 and they were really roughneck, but they haven't been that bad lately, man. Like, whoever's running that, whoever's running the San Diego Police, they're doing a pretty decent job.
I think there's just more awareness
Right.
about First Amendment audits, and I think that there's just been a lot more education. I think they're more, because, you know, right away, he's like, it's your First Amendment right. Like, he knew.
He knew.
I mean,
He
he
knew.
tried to play ignorant, but he knew what we were doing.
Yeah, he knew. And that's good though. That means that all that work that you've been putting in for all these years, and everybody else in the First Amendment audit community has set a stage for this Scientology protest.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, bro. And Streets was in the right place at the right time to turn that camera lens, you know? This cult is evil. It's disgusting, bro. I think that this might be Osa right here. This might be. Oh yeah, heck yeah! I got the DOA vibes going, man. Who just said that?
That guy, actually,
Pippi Longstock.
you
Yeah.
could probably put down a few more rules.
Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. Hello, gentlemen. Hey, do you guys know anything about Scientology? No. It's a cult. It's in our neighborhood, and they're trafficking human beings through this cult. A lot of elder abuse. They abuse their kids. Just a little community awareness. How does that make you feel, though?
I know all of California has failed years, and there's a ghetto down the street, shit's trashed everywhere. I don't know, it's the Scientology part rather than the border crossings that happen. But
Okay.
I'll keep going if you want.
Okay.
Probably not, right?
Hey, you'll see me out here. Hey, when you got more time, stop.
Man, good luck.
I'd love to hear your side.
Maybe call Gavin Newsom to see if he can help you out.
All right, yeah.
He's done with the rest of this fucking state.
Right. So we'll not go into political, guys.
What?
Oh, you're on the phone.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
sorry, didn't mean to
Sorry, they
interrupt
they traffic kids from other countries. That you were just letting you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, he's on a call, but we're trying to tell him some serious, important shit. He don't want, you know what I mean? Excuse my language. Yeah, I do wonder, Ellie, how he really feels. That guy was dressed and he had that rich man tan. Kind of wondering exactly how he feels about that. But yeah, I'm not gonna go political with somebody like that right now. Like, not the time or place. See who's in there. See who's scared of us. I bet you Pippi Long, or not Pippi Longstocking, but I bet Goldilocks is in there somewhere. Let's see who's behind the desk. Yes, people are frustrated with California, Amy. Yes, Julie R. The legend himself came down to see me and film with me. Nasty Nathaniel. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. This one looks like a new face to me. Let's see who's eating lunch. Let's see who's eating their lunch right now, guys. Oh, look at they put up little shades. Look at this.
They put what?
These were see-through. Now they put paper up to block our view. Aw.
There's the e-meter right there.
Oh, is it? Let's see.
Right there.
Oh my God, it's
That's
the
the
e-meter. That's the tech. Oh my God, I'm a squirrel. That's my nut. That is my nut. It's the e-meter. Marks 600 million. Yes. Yeah, Nasty Nathaniel has put work in this community, and I'm blessed to have him here tonight with me. The other person filming is my brother. Just doing a little bit of background work back there. Just for support, man. I wish my bullhorn worked. I failed you guys miserably. Oh, look over here. Look, it fell. If this was any other building, any other situation, I tell you guys one thing. I would never do something like this. But I've been having some unfortunate events happening lately with certain things in my life. I've been seeing some cars repetitively stopping and going around me. Yeah, you're right, Julie. I think I have enough hours now. My channel's now monetized, which is a blessing. And love the Squirrel. Yeah, Squirrel Squad USA. Hashtag Squirrel Squad USA. It looks like mostly it's just this area here that they left open. You know why? I think it's because of the volcano, Nate. See, the volcano is where Xenu dropped the popsicle people. He took the Douglas airliners.
DCH.
Oh yeah, the DC-8. Yep, the DC-8s through space with his frozen. You know what I mean? Like the last good ones, wasn't it, or was it the bad ones? The bad ones.
Well, they called him in for tax audits,
Oh shit! Oh.
and then they were frozen, and they were boxed up and put into the DC-8 space planes.
Oh, because they were bad. Oh man.
And then when they dropped them into the volcanoes, their thetans floated out.
Yeah.
And they attached to our bodies, and that's like what causes all our anxiety and our fears. And so the only way to get rid of all these thetans that are attached to our bodies is through Scientology auditing and counseling. You know,
Yes.
so if you're willing to pay like $900 an hour for Scientology auditing, you know, that will help remove all these statins that are attached to your body that are causing you to be stressed out. I mean, that's just the...
Man, the way you describe it is starting to make me feel like I want to walk in there and sign up. Jeez.
Or you can just go to the Star Bar and have a couple stiff margaritas. That'll remove
That-
a couple statins.
That might, yeah, a couple things might fly away.
Yeah.
I know that e-meter in there, you know, that's the trick, I guess, right? That's what does it.
Well, that's what, yeah, the e-meter, that's the, they put you on the cans.
Hey, but once you're on the cans, if you make your needle float and you're lying, what does that mean? Does that mean you're like psychotic?
Well, what they'll do is like when they put you on the e-meter, right? They'll, depending on what they like, if the auditor asks you a question, depending on how the needle floats, then the Scientology auditor is supposed to determine whether, okay, this is something I should explore more. Like when they're doing their sec checks.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like when they're sec checking them, then if the needle's like woo, all over the place, then they're gonna say, okay, well, I need to explore this even more. You know?
Okay.
Because the machine, I mean, it's all BS, but the machine's showing the auditor that, hey, something's not right here. Like maybe they're lying or they're, you know. So I need to dig deeper.
Wow.
into this.
And so it's just 100% pure interrogation.
So like when Nasty Nathaniel is on the e-meter and the auditor asks Nasty Nathaniel, are you attracted to handsome Scientology bike guards? And I say no, the needle's gonna go.
It's gonna be all crazy. It won't float. It won't float.
No.
No, hell no, because you like them freaking bikers, man. I've noticed that, and that's cool. I like that dog. He's cute.
What is this?
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's a cam.
What are you talking about, shot?
No,
video
no,
camera.
it looks like a gun.
No, it's just a video.
Why is everyone?
Oh, it
That's
looks
all.
like okay. Maybe
Oh,
from a
do
distance.
you live in this neighborhood?
I did.
Your dog is cute, first off.
Okay.
Second, this place is a cult. They want to try to trick as many people as they can to
Trust me.
join
I come here for happy hour.
for happy hour. What was that?
I'm kidding. There's no
Ah.
happy
I was like, they got a new
They
tactic.
do have a cafe in there. I know.
That was never in Hubbard's writings, but no, they are trafficking
No,
humans.
trust me, I know.
We need them out of our community. What are they
Well,
doing here?
They've got a shit ton of money.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
look
yeah,
at this
yeah.
like, establishment.
yeah, but you know, see, the thing about money is that a lot of people got a lot of money, but the Scientology, they're pure evil, right? They're abusing children, right? They're abusing
I don't know
elders.
about that.
Oh, we got receipts. We got receipts. We got proof.
All right, well, then put it on.
And that's what we're doing. Go on YouTube and check it out. Just type in Scientology, hashtag Scientology, and you'll see all sorts of stuff going on. I'm sorry, what?
Why are you wearing masks?
Because the Church of Scientology, they're very hostile towards like people that are critical of them. So they'll try to
Commit violence.
people like who
You're trying
protest.
to hide your identity.
Yes, because they will commit
It's
violence
not that we're
against
doing
people.
anything wrong. It's just that they'll try to like identify us so they can like find out where we work. You know, try to get us
No, I
fired
know,
from our
but
jobs.
Just know that like people in the area might be like, "This guy's a little scary."
Hey, all you have to do is tell me right now that David Miscavige is a fake, phony leader, and then I'll whisper my name in your ear, and you can go
I
look
don't
me
need
up.
your name.
I'm just saying, like, I don't care about. I'll give you my identity because
No,
you
I don't
can't.
care. I
They
don't care.
they can't disavow him on camera. So if you did that, I know you're not a Scientologist.
Have a good night.
Are you sure you're not a Scientologist? Yeah, I think she's a Scientologist, bro. Pretty sure she was, because once I started talking about disavowing her leader, she was like, "Oh my God, I gotta go."
It's a man, baby.
She says, "Oh my God, that looks like a gun. Oh my God." That's what they kept saying to you in Denver Metro Audit, man. Like when you guys were filming together.
Me and DMA.
Yeah, those freaking
Oh, he's a genius.
He's good. Yeah,
He's a genius.
yeah. If you're watching this Denver Metro, I'm a fanboy. Like K-pop, like one of those K-pop girls.
And he's handsome too.
He's a handsome guy.
Yeah. He's not
Yeah.
gay, but he's handsome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't have to be gay to be handsome.
You can be straight and be handsome. Actually, some of the best looking guys are actually straight.
Yeah. Well, yeah, well, most definitely.
It's our luck, huh?
Hey, my brother, I mean, he's a handsome guy. If you could see his whole face, my entire 75 people would fall in love with him.
Wow.
I'm telling you, he's straight. let's see if I can do a little trick here. I heard that I can pull this thing out, right? That it extends. How far does it go though? That's not very far. They didn't make this right. They could have made this so much taller than that. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's see what we got in there though. Yes, Angry Gay Pope too. He's cool. See, the thing is that this cult, if you are anything but straight, they are going to be really, really, really mad about that whole thing. Julie, I just wanted to see the popsicle people, man. Don't give me anything. No likes, no subs. No money literally made out of love. But it's SPD team. And I have my email out there for others to let me know what to add. Yeah, I am doing an interview. It's not done yet with one of my viewers, and she's been giving me some really, really interesting information about her experience, and I don't know if we're gonna do a podcast about it, or maybe I'll do a community post, kind of summarize what she's going through or what she went through. But it's really horrible. She was there at the beginning. Hey guys, you live in the community? This is Scientology. It's a cult. They traffic human beings. How does that make you feel? Yeah, they don't care. They don't care. Hey Nate, why the hell would they care about that? So weird, huh? You tell people like there's a cult in their community and they traffic people, and they're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, they probably think we're the weirdos.
Yeah.
They probably do. They probably think like, oh, these guys.
That last lady though, I think she was Scientologist. As soon as,
fishing.
well, when you say to somebody to disavow David Miscavige, and if they get weird, like they cannot publicly disavow him. They'll go to the retraining facility or whatever. You know what I mean?
The RPF.
The RPF, yeah. Which do you nasty? Hey, you saw the building over here, right? It's the building next door. It looks like a dungeon. For all the people who haven't seen the dungeon, let me show you real quick. I don't know if it's their dungeon or not, but this building right here is, it says an SDG up at the top, right? But the funny thing is there's no harnesses coming out of the top, and I don't see much work done on the concrete, so I wouldn't imagine this building having any like transformer or anything in it, right? But man, it sure does look like a dungeon. You know, this place is, I mean, like, if there was ever a place for D. Miscavige to put people in to reteach them Scientology, it would be this building right here. It's just creepy. Man. That's probably where all the fresh ones go, you know? Once they get here from another country, they send them to this place. Wow, that popped up. Man, that 156 people, what? I would.
Oh yeah. You know much about the person?
Oh yeah, it's the gentleman from the other night. How you been?
Have a good night.
Hey, you been looking into it a little bit?
Huh?
You been looking into what I was telling you a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit. I think you gotta say the name again for your Instagram.
Hey, just hashtag Scientology in YouTube, and a bunch of us will pop up. But I'm Full Court Press.
Oh, okay, I looked it up on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. And so yeah, it's disgusting what they're doing in here, bro. We need to stand up. You know any good men to come out here and stand up for our community? Send them out here. Thank you, sir. Yeah, nasty. I went from 71 people to 153. Look at that.
Hell yeah. Ugh.
They're waiting for the cops to show up again, which they probably will. I don't think we're done with the cops yet. You see the one pass by a second ago?
Oh yeah, they're probably just. Well, you know what will happen too? What the Scientology will do? They'll just keep calling them over and over and over.
Oh my God!
Until
I
the
think
cops get
they
sick
have,
of it, and then they go like, okay, well now we have to do something. I mean, what they'll try to do, that's to be seen. But.
I'm doing my own research to see if they have any connections with SPD, and I don't believe that they have connections like they do in LA.
Not like LA.
No. Not even close.
Because you got it like in LA, just in the city of Los Angeles alone,
Yes, Julie.
they own about $400 million worth of real estate.
Yes.
You know, and a lot of there's a lot of, they own obviously the LA org, Big Blue, Celebrity Center, Author Services, the El Cadiz Apartments where David Miscavige lives when he's in LA.
Yep.
You know, and a lot of the Anti-Psychiatric Museum, they own that. That's on Sunset.
Isn't the anti-psychiatric also the citizens mental health citizens advisory board or something like that?
It's called the Museum of Death. The Psychiatry is an industry of death. Yeah, and they own Scientology Media Productions, the old KCT studios. That's theirs. So they just, you know, they've got a bigger. They're more invested in Los Angeles, just like in Clearwater. You know, here, I mean, this is all. Before this org, all they had a small mission in La Jolla, and then they built this, and you know, this is pretty much it for Scientology. Same thing with Orange County. You got the Ideal org in downtown Santa Ana, and then they got a mission in Lake Forest, but that's about nothing like LA.
You know, and I think they have a lot of shell companies that we probably haven't linked to yet, or we haven't been able to find yet. But I've never seen a church, and this is really crazy, Nate. I've never seen a church have a for-profit business service their non-profits, and there's a fine line in the law about that. And I don't see how the Church of Scientology can deliver a product like the e-meter, counseling. Even that in itself completely is different from any other church that I've ever, most religions have, donate freely or tithe a certain percent to be part of the church or whatever, right?
But even that, yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to cut
no,
you.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Keep going.
No, but even that, even with your like traditional, Christian churches, Methodist or, Pentecostal or whatever, it's not like they don't come out and say like, oh, you want to attend our Sunday noon service? Well, it's going to be, there's a $50 cover charge, and then you have to, it's so much for the, we all know churches are businesses, but they're not per se selling you anything.
Right.
They pass around the offering plate. Offering is heavily encouraged, especially depending on what church you're a part of. If you're part of the LDS church, then it's almost like mandatory.
Oh, yeah. Brother, you have only been tithing the 10.
Oh, and they keep, track of that,
Yeah.
But, they're all businesses, but the difference with Scientology is Scientology is selling you services, whether it's auditing or, courses.
Yep.
How they get most people in the door. They tell you, well, come in and take the communications course.
Yes.
$50. You think, oh, what's $50? And some people really like it. Some people say that it's, because that's the whole thing. Like, in the beginning, they're selling it as like self-help.
Right.
We're going to help you with your communication skills. We're going to help you. People think like, oh, it's kind of like a self-help thing, and then they get into it and they go, oh, this is really positive. But then, as you further progress, by the time you get to the point, I mean, obviously this is the quick part, but everybody talks about the Xenu story,
yes,
which is OT3,
uh-huh.
and by the time you even get to that, you're already in it for a couple $100,000. When you get to the OT, and not everybody can take the OT courses, right? When you get up the bridge and you get to the OT levels, and there's 8 of them, and then OT3 is the infamous Xenu story. But by the time you get to the OT levels, you have to be invited. It's almost like someone has to sponsor you to get on those OT levels.
Right.
So by the time you hear the Xenu story, you're deep into it. It's not like, you go in there and you take some courses for a month and then they tell you this, backstory of Xenu the Galactic Overlord. It's not like that. People that hear that Xenu story have been in it for years, have been for at least several years and in it for a few $100,000.
Absolutely.
And the thing of it is, it's like, oh, I feel like I got a frog in my throat. The thing of it is, it's like, people say like, oh, well, Christianity, and a lot of, not just Christianity, but a lot of other religions have some crazy awful. I mean, look at the Bible. I mean, I don't know what your religious preference is, or if you have one, but like, look at some of the stories in the Bible, like Moses parting the Red Sea, and stuff like, Jesus like rose from the dead and came back, and then there's different versions of that story too. Some people think he was sent to hell, where he was whipped and beaten for 3 days before he came. I mean, there's some really like, I like how Joe Rogan said it. It's like, he's like, when it comes to religion, you're looking at horse shit all over the place, So people ask, well, how is Scientology any different? Well, here's the biggest difference. If you go into a Christian church or an LDS church or whatever, or a Muslim, mosque or whatever, and you ask them, well, what do you believe in? What's the core foundation of your
fundamentals?
They can explain the basic principles of their religion.
Yep.
In a minute or two.
Sure.
Well, what does the Scientologist believe? Well, you got to be, first of all, they're not going to tell you that up front anyways, but you got to be in it for several years and in for a couple $100,000 before they tell you this crazy story about Xenu, the Galactic Overlord.
Right.
Well, if they told you that right up front, how many people would join?
Dude, yeah, and that's, and the thing is, I'm not saying, I'm keeping right now, I'm on this channel, my personal beliefs separate, because that's not, my mission is to bring awareness to Scientology. But I can tell you one thing about the Jehovah's Witnesses compared to other Christians, right, is they believe that God, that Jesus was just a messenger, maybe the Archangel Michael, where all the other Christians believe he's the Son of God. So there is always something, and you really do have to, when you're joining any group, ask the fundamentals before you join. These people don't know their fundamentals, like you said, until they've already confessed all their sins, not to mention to a child. Their auditors in LA are children. At literally Serge, he explains it all. He's got proof. At 12 years old, he was asking these adults serious questions, writing down like what felonies they've ever committed. Have they ever thought about touching a child? Have they ever thought about having sex with their best friend's wife? Like weird stuff, bro.
Have they ever masturbated?
Yeah.
It's
super inappropriate because they view kids as adults in little bodies.
Yes.
And when you view a kid as an adult in a little body, you're gonna have full court press out here on your shit, because that don't make no sense to me. You're gonna pull people in off my community and then tell the kids, oh, you're adults, and have them think. So when they get molested, they're not gonna say nothing, right? Oh, but if they do, they're gonna be shut up. OSA's gonna say, well, thanks for reporting this to us, and they're gonna log it and they're gonna put it in the file and they're gonna shut the door on it. Hashtag free the motherfucking kids, right?
Well, what's gonna happen is if you're a Scientologist and you start questioning some of this stuff, like if you and me, let's say we're brothers, right? And you start like, man, I don't know about this, and do. As a devout Scientologist, I'm supposed to report you to ethics.
Of course.
And so what's gonna happen is the church ethics officer is gonna. Oh, I thought they were moved. Hi.
Yeah, it's Scientology. It's a cult.
Yeah. Good. But so what's
like
going to happen is the church ethics officer is going to pull you in for a set check. I came to too many margaritas, but they're going to put you on the can, and then they're going to. It's a snitching culture, because it doesn't matter. I mean, we could be brothers, we could be lovers, we could be best friends, we could be whatever. But if we're both devout Scientologists, and you're telling me things that go against Scientology, or let's say even something simple like, oh, I watched an episode of Leah Remini's show, Scientology in the Aftermath.
Right.
Boom, right away I'm supposed to report. I'm supposed to write up a KR, a knowledge report.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to turn that in, and then, like I said, I'm repeating myself, but the church ethics officer, they're going to pull you in, and you're going to be interrogated.
This is good information, because here's the thing, right, about like loyalty. Loyalty, and especially with family, true loyalty is love and always being there for one another, not snitching each other out because Xenu or Hubbard. I'm sorry, Hubbard, because Hubbard wrote in something that in 1960 that everybody needs to tell each other so that the cult stays strong. Like we're talking about being separated from loved ones, right? We're talking about like if your loved one says something bad, you have to report them. That's fucked up. You mean that's messed up. It's family disconnection, right? So then I had this guy a couple days ago who dropped a comment in my in one of my videos, and he's basically saying that like by saying all this and putting them on blast that I'm a snitch. Anybody who touches and molests, anybody who protects pedophiles, anybody who does the shit that they, yes, I'm happy, more than happy to put you on blast. I don't want you in my community, right? Yeah. That shit's bad. It's like with love and loyalty and family, like they don't want that because they know that if that happens, then they won't have full control over you. It's disgusting. You brought us some good points, man.
Well, that's where their most controversial practice, disconnection. It's a part of that cultic manipulation. And disconnection is a strong thing because, like I said, we could be best friends, we could be co-workers, we could be brothers, we could be lovers, whatever. But if you say, I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. Nate, you do what you want to do, but I'm out of here, right? Right away, the church is going to tell me I have to disconnect from you.
Right.
And it's like, and I'm going to be, and that's a lot of what keeps people in. And you know that as a devout Scientologist too. So there's a lot of people that stay in, not because they still want to be there. I mean, there's other factors too, but a lot of reason why people stay in is because of that. Because they don't want to lose that. Like there's a lady, you should look her, I read her book, Lori Hodgson.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if you've heard of Lori Hodgson, but she used to be real active in like the speaking out. She doesn't do it too much anymore.
I think she has Lori Plays now. Her YouTube is Lori Plays. She does like interviews and she's in Clearwater, right?
No. She's in Northern California.
Okay.
She's in Northern California, but she her kids disconnected from her because she and it, oh god, I've talked to her. Her story is just so like heartbreaking. And her kids, they're all grown now, and they completely and she like pleaded with them. She was like begging them, like, hey, please, like, and she was even like, I don't care if you want to stay in it, that's fine. I'm not trying to. She wasn't trying to encourage them to leave or whatnot, but no. And that's what keeps a lot of people in, because what if, like I said, what if you and me are really close?
Yeah.
And you know that if you leave, I'm gonna be out of your life forever.
They don't feel good at all, man. And it doesn't have to be that way. And Laura FM has a real heartbreaking, heart-wrenching story. She kind of told it a little bit during Scientology's 2024 event. How you doing, brother? And she basically was outside with Streets LA and with everybody at the protest, and she told everybody her situation. And then here comes her dad. Her dad was pushing a cart of dishes. Like he's been this dish boy at events in orgs for a long time. And he wouldn't even acknowledge her, and it broke my heart, bro. It crushed my heart. But when I come out here now, I make sure that, I'm wearing my my yellow beanie so that they know, they know who's out here. It's people that are trying to shut this thing down. People are trying to bring awareness and shut this thing down, but like it doesn't have to be that way, bro. Like, because she left, now she'll never have a relationship with her father. Like, that's sad, bro.
Well, look at Aaron, his twin brother.
Yeah.
Look at and when you talk to, like, I mean, I've been over his house, and when he talks about this, you can, I mean, we're talking off camera. We're not talking about, you can tell it just breaks his heart.
Absolutely.
But yeah, his brother had to disconnect from him, and during that period where Aaron was still in and his brother was out and they were disconnected from each other, his brother died.
I did too, Ellie.
So, I mean, and there's so many, I mean, obviously he's like one of the most high profile ex-Scientologists out there, but there's so many other stories like
Sure.
that. Lori Hodgson, hers, I talked with her quite a bit.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm real familiar with hers. And there's so many stories like that.
There is so many stories like that, and that's what it's like. I'm sitting at home, I'm listening to all this shit, right? And then I got my brother Zach. I love him, is as much, if not more than my own, my own mother and father. Like, look, man, if you try to separate me from Zach, there'll be problems. There'll be some issues. So I just don't understand the abuse cycles. How there's so many abuse cycles in one place. You guys know this is a cult right here, Scientology. They traffic kids, and you guys have any viewpoint on? No, okay. So it's just one of those things where we don't have enough people here, I guess, in San Diego that want to come out here and say this shit needs to be out of our community. This building is full, right? Now they're starting to put up paper on their windows. If I can get out here full time, I'd be out here with a time warp camera right here, sitting just chilling in a chair. You know what I mean? If I could, if I had the time to, because we gotta shut this shit down.
Well, that's the thing. And any other church, you know, would they have? Would you see this?
No.
You know, first of all, their doors would be open. They you'd hear music. They'd have ushers at the doorway.
Right.
Hey, you know, we have a service going on. Would you like to join us? Unless you're doing a First Amendment audit, then they're going to call the police on you. You know, I mean, well, not always. But,
well, you better expect it. You know what I mean? It's coming. Hey, tonight those cops, they were a lot different than a lot of audits, and a lot of people in the Scientology community, they're really starting to see like other parts of auditing, right? The First Amendment auditing. And it's good to know, because there's tyranny in every area of our government. There's tyranny in religion, but you know, what are we doing about it, man? What are we doing about it?
Being out here and talking to people and interacting with people, you know, some people, like I'll tell you something. In the beginning, and I've actually talked with Aaron. We've had conversations about this. Actually, you know, where Aaron, actually the first time he ever interviewed me on his show. Aaron talked about, you know, for the longest time, he was not into protesting. Right. I'm not saying so much that he was against it, but he really didn't see the point of it.
Right.
Because he told me, and he said the reason why was, he said that when he was in Scientology, when he was an active Scientologist, and people would show up, like the anonymous protesters and stuff, would show up, people from like the old guard, you know, he said it had no effect on him. It didn't make him I'm not saying, I mean, everybody's different, but it didn't make him stop and go, hey, wait a minute, what's that sign they're holding? Like, to him, they were just a bunch of weirdos.
Yeah, or just a bunch of people just on a good one.
That's why, even taking it like a step further, like when the first time he interviewed me on his show, he said, hey, you know, I forget exactly how he worded it, but he basically told me that, you know, in the beginning, I was not a supporter of what you do. Not you personally, but First Amendment audits.
Yeah.
I did not, but he had a horrible experience with the Clearwater Police Department, and after that, and I've met a lot of people like that too, but, you know, it turned him around, just like with protesting.
Support the blue.
Now he's starting to see that,
what happens to you.
Hey, you know, these places are getting shut down. Like I was in LA a couple weeks ago. I got there, I forget what time. It was at night, but it was still during business hours. I went over to the info center. Dead. Same thing the next day before I went and audited the Roosevelt Hotel.
Dead.
I mean, there was nobody. I mean, there should have been. This was like, what, noon on a Saturday? There should have been body routers out there handing out Dianetics tickets and stress test tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing. It was just like this. Completely dead. And I think that, you know, like people like Aaron are seeing, like, hey, this is having an effect on them.
Yes.
This is so. And now what is he doing? He's out there protesting.
Yes, he is.
You know, where for the longest time he was just like, what's the point? You know, his attitude has changed, and that's a good thing. It's a positive thing.
And what happened was he went out and started doing it the same week that I did. It was a call from action. Him and Streets said, you know what? Anybody who's got a camera and wants to stand up for this, go out. So then when he started going out, I was like, well, if Aaron's going out, you know what I mean? So then I came out too.
And that's just recently, because it wasn't until like the past month that he did his very first protest like a month ago. It was at the Celebrity Center.
Yeah, mine was about 29 days ago. And here's the thing, man, is that like First Amendment auditors have the ability to use the camera to make change. Mm-hmm. I've never seen any other activism make this kind of change. Are you a Scientologist?
Nah.
Nah, you know it's a cult, right?
What's that?
It's a cult, right? You know that? You know about that?
Honestly, I couldn't give a fuck.
Okay.
No party. But
Okay.
hey, I'll turn up from.
Right. You're
Right.
very handsome, sir. He was. Ooh.
Yeah,
I mean, he's no Parker Osmond.
Hey guys, whoever doesn't know Nasty Nate, he be pulling them. I don't care where he goes. He could be in anywhere. He'd be pulling them young ones. Anyway, so back to that last point you're making about the people standing up. It's like, guys, everybody who's watching, there's 162 people right now watching Nate, and they all know now, and hopefully they spread the word that there are people who are actually traveling around to see other people. This is happening. And he was gracious enough to come to San Diego and to do this with me, man. And it's a blessing to have you, Nate. And it's like,
I'm glad to be here.
yeah, I wish other people that have the means to take the time to do it would travel around. No, not at all, man. Take your time. This is the Church of Scientology. It's a cult.
I already know that.
Oh, okay.
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, you're from the Bronx?
Yeah.
You've been out here for a long time?
About 10 years.
Do you miss it? New York?
Yes, I do. Every fucking day.
Every day, huh?
But the first Church of Scientology that I ever encountered was in Times Square. And those were the weirdest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life.
Tell us about that.
There's some like creepy people hanging out in front, trying to like lure you into their cult. They try to get me in and watch a video. I watched the video one time. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? L. Ron Hubbard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dianetic, probably
Yeah, the
Dianetic.
Dianetic guy.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Yo, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
I love that.
That's all I said. Like,
Yeah.
Please. It's for the vulnerable. It's for like the weak-minded motherfuckers. Like, I mean, it's a cult. It's straight up a cult.
Yeah. And they make you
Straight trying to
confess.
brainwash you.
They make you confess
Is that
your
what you guys are out
sins.
here doing? You're looking to expose that type of shit?
Yes, because they view children as adults, so that gives them the mentality that they can do what they want to them. They traffic human beings. The weak-minded thing, I'm with you on that. I'm from Detroit, we see a scam a mile away. But the thing is that sometimes I guess people that are like, maybe this is a self-help thing, this might help. They get in here. These people give them to confess all their sins, kind of like the Catholic Pope thing, right? But then they got this big list of stuff they can use to blackmail and extort. This big old list that they can use to keep them there.
Who was L. Ron Hubbard? You guys know?
Well, who was he? He was a science fiction writer.
Okay. What was that movie he did with John Travolta?
Battlefield Earth.
Oh, jeez, that
Battlefield Earth, yeah.
Was that not John Travolta's worst movie ever fucking made?
that thing was horrible. But it shows who John
Barry
Travolta
Pepper
really
was
is.
in it too, one of my favorite actors. The movie just was like a bomb. It just bombed
I
at the box
remember.
office.
It was awful.
Well, L. Ron Hubbard wrote the book Dianetics, which was published in 1950, because in the beginning, he was trying to sell Scientology as like a science, because the subtitle of the book Dianetics is the modern science of mental health. So in the beginning, he was trying to sell it as like a science, but then within a year, I mean, it was a hot thing for like a year, and then within a year, after a year, he broke, and so then he tried to do he didn't try to do, he succeeded, the quote-unquote religion angle. And there's people that were actually around him at that time that have testified to hearing him actually say, hey, the only real way to make any money in this country is to start a religion. And that's exactly what he did. I mean, that's the 2-cent version of it, but yeah.
But who was the girl, Leah Remini, the girl from King of Queens, right? She was a diehard advocate for them at one point, and she
for years, yeah.
Yes,
years.
man.
She came out and said like it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
And she told of her abuses and how they took advantage of her.
Tom Cruise is literally like right now he's the L. Ron Hubbard.
Well, him and Miscavige.
What's wrong with Tom Cruise? I mean, come on, the guy's the most successful fucking guy in the world. Who's
That's
gonna follow
what
that
they
guy?
want you to. They're like, you look. How could Top Gun be bad? Come over to Scientology and take a test. Let's get you in here. You could be just like Tom Cruise. He might be up here on the top floor. They got this big old penthouse up there. Him and D. Miscavige might be up there right now just hugging it out. It's possible. You know what I mean? but he's on the top, right? So the celebrities are on the top. They abuse all the people who work for them, all the Sea Org members who get paid $47 a week, running their errands, doing what they want. So of course a rich person would want to be a part of Scientology, right? Like,
John Travolta.
yeah,
Those are the usual suspects, right?
yeah.
Who's the main culprits of Scientology? You got John Travolta, Tom Cruise.
Well, you got Danny Masterson now, who now is
Doing a fucking
yeah.
30 year to life.
in Kern.
Was he?
North
I didn't know
Kern.
He was
He's not a he was in North Kern when he was in reception. He's actually at Corcoran now.
Oh, old Corcoran. Because there's no way they put him at Sat F.
Am I being filmed right
That's
now?
not no good.
Your documentary? That's what's up.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prison he's in is extremely rough. I like your dog. So hey, so
my dog knows that. It's all bullshit.
yeah, he was just sniffing around the garden for bullshit.
But I tell you, I used to, when I used to walk by here, the chicks that would hang out were pretty hot. So I would talk to them.
Yeah.
Get some numbers and shit, because they're vulnerable, they're easily influenced. You can tell that they're already brainwashed.
You would be a great person for this movement.
You could easily prey on them bitches. You could prey on them bitches.
Hey, that's not the type of thing I do, but
No, that's not what I do, but I ain't.
maybe you could help us pull them out. You could, you know what I mean? So you
I
mean
don't
like
see a lot of people out here, bro.
I know.
I don't even know how this building is fucking circulating. I don't even know how.
Okay,
this
so-
shit is staying amok. Like how the fuck.
I asked another person who lives right here, and they say no, we don't ever see body routers out here.
I don't see nobody out here. They filmed a movie out here a couple of weeks ago. They had a fucking curtain up there. There was like some rain. They were doing an artificial rain falling.
Yeah.
They were filming a movie out here. I don't know, maybe it was an advertisement for fucking
Lexus or some shit.
for Dianetics or whatever the fuck. But it was like they were filming a movie out here. They had a big production. You know what I mean? Type of shit.
Man, I'm bummed I missed that. But I do know that we've been seeing these guys out here by the train tracks, the trolley tracks, set up like Jehovah's Witnesses.
What's your religion? You don't mind me asking. What's you guys' religion?
I'm not religious.
You follow a religion? You're just
I don't.
anti-religious.
I have a higher power, but
You're atheists. You don't believe in God. You believe in nothing.
I just don't know. I don't know. You know.
Well, isn't that what they practice? Like,
No, you see what
No.
Scientology, and then we were talking about this earlier. You know, the reality of it is like, they
don't have a
like if you
God.
go into, like I
Hubbard-
was telling my friend
Hubbard's
here
your
earlier,
God.
if you go into any other church, and you ask them, well, what do you believe in?
You're
What
right,
is it?
HE2, they can.
They can
There's a lot
give
of
you
strategies.
the basic, they can explain the basics of their religion in like a minute or two. But what do the Scientologists believe? You got to be
Only
in
the
it
ones
for
who are
several
clear
years and
know
in it
about
for
it, as you knew, though.
$100,000 before they
prior
tell
to
you
that,
this backstory
they
about
want your money.
Hubbard's
Huh?
your God.
Oh yeah, it's all
yeah. Any religion you give any money to is like.
This is like Facebook's data mining operation, but like from
I don't give money to
1960.
I don't give money to the Catholic Church. I grew up Irish Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
And the things that have been exposed over the years about the Irish Catholic Church or the Roman Catholic Church, molestations and all that shit. Like,
Yeah, bro.
I went to Catholic school growing up. I had a couple of priests touch me in an inappropriate way, and I already said like, what the fuck is it? What the fuck is going on over here? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something's not right. I don't follow any religion, bro. I have a higher power.
Yep. Yeah, I have a high power.
We have our own spirit. I'm not fuck religion. Spirituality. Spirituality. I'm drunk. You don't want to put this on film. You're not gonna put this in your documentary, but
No, you're on YouTube Live right now, and people love
live.
you. They're loving it.
Oh, word! I'm getting mad love.
You're getting love.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not playing. You just rolled up, and everyone's like, "Hey, what's happening?" Yeah, you
That's
get love.
what's up, B. Can I go home and look it up?
Yeah, of course you can. Yep. I'll tell you the website
Yeah,
before you
like,
leave.
it's that's common sense, B. Religion is just stupid. How can you believe in something that you don't know? It's like it's ridiculous.
Well, faith is its own thing, and it is
We all
each
have
man
our
its
faith
own.
for our personal
Yep.
spiritual relationship
Yep.
with a higher power,
Yep.
and that's it.
You know who you remind me of?
Tom Cruise.
Even better.
A young Brad Pitt. No, I'm fucking.
Even better. Vanilla Ice.
Oh.
Don't.
Oh shit!
Don't.
Ice, baby.
Too cold.
That's gonna be the thumbnail now.
Ah, shit, that's the name.
Hell yeah! That's the thumbnail right there.
Oh man.
Amy said I lived in the Bronx.
I couldn't get an M&M. I had to get a Vanilla Ice. That's fucked up.
I got a viewer right
Can
now.
you see Suge Knight holding me upside down in the fucking back of
Suge Knight.
Yeah.
No, he's in Donovan. We can't get him out. He's
He is in Donovan,
he's in Donovan. Yeah.
Yo, I never went live. That's crazy. For real. Hold on. Let me tell you. For real, I'm going live. You're lying.
Live.
Look, there's no hearts going on. There's nothing going on. They're like,
hey,
yo,
look, Amy
get
just
this
said.
guy out of here. Get him out of here.
Look, Amy just said, tell him I'm from the Bronx. I got people on here
I'm from
the.
Yonkers. YO, home of the brave.
There you go.
DMX.
What do you say about that,
David
Amy?
Berkowitz was from Yonkers.
Well, he was caught in Yonkers. He wasn't from there.
He was living there.
He's a 22 caliber killer.
Yeah.
The son of Sam.
Yeah.
Know him well. He got caught not too far from where I grew up, actually. That's 1970. That's the Summer of Sam, they called it.
Yeah.
You ever read the book The Bronx is Burning?
No.
That was the year the blackout. The Yankees won the World Series. The son of Sam got caught. And that's pretty much it. I think that's like that. New York was crazy at that.
Because he was committing his crimes in
Erica,
the city.
that's my brother.
He was
but
shooting
he was
people all
living
over
in
5
Yonkers.
boroughs, like fucking Queens.
He'll have a
Manhattan,
channel
straight-
soon.
He was looking for couples in the car. Boom, shit, straight 22 caliber killer just popped.
He's just gonna have my back when he can.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff that's happening out there in New York, man. It's a rough place to grow up, but hey,
Well, I wouldn't take it back for the world because New York, whatever don't kill you makes you stronger.
yeah,
And just grow up, I wouldn't take back growing up in New York for the world.
yeah, man.
Because I feel like wherever I go, because I grew up in New York, I'm like one step ahead of the game.
Yes,
I like,
say
you know what
that.
I'm saying?
Preach,
Word up. Like just,
preach, and
and people love that. You feel like you're a celebrity when you're from New York.
yeah,
You're from New York? Oh my God. You know how much pussy I got? Because
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
yeah, especially the beach.
Yo,
Like,
take
oh
your
my
mask off.
God,
Let me see
there's
how you
this,
look. Let me see how you look.
oh my God, there's this New York guy.
Look at motherfucker right
Hey,
there.
thanks, brother.
Let me see your
Appreciate
shit.
it.
Let me see you. What's up with the mess?
These guys right here.
First of
Look,
all,
I'll tell you.
you guys are preaching this shit,
I'll tell you.
and you're
I'll tell you.
pro-COVID motherfucker.
I'm not gonna make it easy on them to know who I am, but once they do know who I am, they start up these little things which I call sneak fuck weasel dick tactics, where they'll start coming around and they'll start popping your tires.
Fuck weasel dick
Yes,
tactics.
yes. Sneak fuck weasel
love
dick
it. I love
tactics.
it.
They have their own little things, their own CIA. It's called OSA, and they'll follow you, and they'll fucking
They
they'll
might
peep
kill
in
your
your
ass.
window.
They
Yeah.
might kill you.
Well, I wish they would try. But look, here's the thing: that I'm not scared of these fools, right? Some people are for reasons. We all have our own reasons. We all have our own situation. But I can tell you on screen right now on YouTube Live, fuck OSA. Like, the thing is, bro, is that this is a evil thing. This whole thing is disgusting. I don't want it in San Diego. I live in San Diego now. I was from Detroit, now I'm a San Diegan. They need to get the fuck out of here. That's how I feel, right? And that's the Detroit
How
guy
long you
coming
guys
out of
been
here.
I've never seen you guys out here before. Like,
I've been out here now. If you
I've
look at my
lived up
channel,
there for like 5 years, and I've walked past this.
you've
thing
missed me.
several times.
You've missed me about 12 times now, 13 times now.
Yeah?
Yep. Yep.
How's
This.
that working out for you?
Hey, people showing up,
There we go.
and it's just about letting everyone know, man. Like, I'm gonna start hitting city council. I'm gonna start hitting. You mean like start? There's things are gonna happen, bro. Because Scientology is taking advantage of our community.
I don't really see how anybody really believes in this shit, though.
It's
I
man.
don't think it's taking over. Scientology is already,
Oh,
it's already
so-
looked upon as a fucking joke. Like, people know this shit is retarded.
It is retarded,
People
but
know that shit.
there's still a lot of kids in there that are being victimized, right? My very first video, a little
What do you mean,
kid
like
pops
how?
out, a little kid's head pops out. My very first video, yeah. My very first video, they have these boards, right? And this little kid's head pops out, he peeks out and he goes back real quick. Like, and this is before I knew that, they're trafficking children from other countries. There's a channel, literally Surge, he talks all about it. He was one of them. They trafficked him at 5 years old. They raised him up to audit adults, ask adults all sorts of crazy questions, right? Then get tossed around in the celebrity center, right? And get touched on. Like, the shit these people are doing is disgusting, bro. I don't know whose kid that was, right? But it makes me feel some kind of way because this is a 3-story building in San Diego where human trafficking is a thing.
Every time I walk home, I look up at this building. I'm like, yo, how the fuck is this shit still functioning? Like, what's going on up in this bitch?
What's happening?
Word up. Like,
I mean, that's a lot
I
of
went
levels.
in there one time to take a piss,
Yeah? They let you go
and
pee?
they wanted to get
That was
let me go pee in that bitch.
that's the nicest thing I've ever heard.
Watch a video before we get watch this video before you take a piss. But
That-
no, I just want to.
That's the nicest thing I've ever heard them do for anybody. Just let them, unless you take a pee. Look at that. They have these windows up here boarded up, right? and there's only so many of them that are boarded. What the fuck do you have in that room, Scientology?
I don't know.
Come out and tell me, right?
But
Got
y'all-
kids
y'all
up
been
there.
against smoking weed? Y'all smoke weed?
Oh, hey, look, man, I got no problems when you smokes weed. You mean that's
You guys want to smoke a blunt?
I don't smoke. Me personally, I don't smoke. But
Yo, shut me off. I gotta take my dog because he's fucking starving. Yo, thank you for putting me on fucking YouTube. If
yeah,
that's
what's your
what you
name,
did,
man?
Mike. Appreciate you. Definitely
Yeah.
respect where you're coming from and shit. Like I
Appreciate
said,
you,
I've
man.
been there since the beginning. I'm 48 years old.
Yeah, you're an OG.
I've watched this shit in New York jump off. I'm like, I've watched, Tom Cruise come up in that shit and fucking
Yeah.
Leah Remini abandon it.
Yep.
And fucking, on Joe Rogan. You listen to Joe Rogan?
oh yeah, Joe Rogan's podcast is great. She was on there with him.
Bullhorn and shit.
Yeah, Bullhorn. Hey, she was on there with him, and man, yeah,
She
that was.
like, yeah, she abandoned that. Well, I don't understand how a motherfucker can get caught up in that. Like, why would you get caught up in some bullshit?
Well, I think
How do you get caught up in a religion? What are you, fucking stupid?
Hey, we're from back east, right? And it's like
Are you?
well, I'm from Detroit, right?
Okay.
So it's like you got to remember that like different cultures, right? Different cultures of people have different ways of teaching each other what's up and whatnot and all that. One step ahead of the game, right? What was your name again?
Mike.
I'm gonna remember that, Mike. Next time I see you, come by anytime, bro.
How do they feel about like racial division and shit like that? Are they they have any?
Well, I don't think they have a problem with race.
I noticed
Race.
the 3 of y'all are white. This guy's Spanish though, right?
Yeah. So they don't have any problem with race. They have
I
problems
haven't seen
with
no black guys out
gay.
there like protesting against Scientology.
You won't see any in Scientology.
You
There's like
won't
two.
See, you won't even see it.
There's like two of them.
You notice that. There's like 2 of them.
There's
Who's
like
that?
2.
Wesley Snipes.
They're up in L.A. There's this girl named Twilla and just
Denzel?
other yeah. There's
I
2
love
of
you
them.
guys. Sorry, man. I'm too drunk. I fucked the whole video. Delete that shit. Delete that shit.
Hey, HD2, one of my supporters says, "What's up, Vanilla Mike?"
Vanilla Mike.
Vanilla Mike.
Oh shit. I hope my dad doesn't see this back home. He's gonna be, well,
What's he doing out there,
he's
drunk
just now
son?
getting familiar with it. He's gonna fucking see that. He's like, oh shit.
That's
What
crazy.
the fuck did my son get caught up in?
Yeah. Hey, you
Love
say
guys,
you
though, yo.
got
Hey,
down.
That's what's up, man. I'm always on the lookout for you fucking guys. Like,
Yeah.
you fucking YouTube motherfuckers. That's what's up. Hey, what's the channel? Can I look it up?
Yeah, Full Court Press.
Full
yeah.
Court Press?
Yep. And this is Nasty Nathaniel.
Nasty Nathaniel, so look that up.
Yeah.
You guys ever look at those, like audit videos?
This is an auditing
ever do,
legend.
like,
This is a First Amendment auditing legend.
First Amendment audits, you do that?
He does. Yeah, he's a pro.
Much respect. Much respect.
thank
I
you.
love those fucking videos. I watch them
Uh-huh.
all day. And those are the best fucking videos. Most entertaining as fuck. And you guys stand up for our rights.
And that's
Appreciate that,
yeah.
brother. Appreciate that.
If that's what you do, I gotta watch your channel. I don't know if that's what you do.
Oh, you're gonna once you get on there and see him. If you watch these videos a lot, he has been everywhere. He's been on everybody because
I
he's
watch
a pro.
Long Island audit. I watch this fucking American audit guy. They go all over the fucking country, all over the world. They go to Hawaii. I never heard of you guys, but I'm gonna look y'all up.
Yeah,
If
man.
I see it.
Add us, Mike.
Word up. I wish I could get down with you when I'm sober and I'm drunk. So me and my dog will roll with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, that's a cool ass dog, man.
I gotta feed him because we've been out wilding out all night. Fucking. So I'm gonna take him home, feed him. I'm gonna come back. And if you guys are still here, we can fucking pick up this video and I can help you guys out a little more.
Yeah, he's like,
Really,
come on,
you got
Dad.
the old fucking eight millimeter
I'm hungry
joint?
as
No,
fuck.
it's a can. It's HD. Yeah.
That's dope. I love you guys, man.
Hey, man, much love, Mike.
Yes, sir.
That dog is starving right now. He's like, come on, Dad, let's go eat.
Yo, did I get love? Did I get hearts?
Oh yeah, Joe Spring.
Everybody, yo, get rid of that guy. Get him, yo, send
Nah.
him.
If Joe Spring likes you, then fucking I like you.
Love you guys.
I like you too. Hey, much love, bro.
Keep doing what you're fucking doing.
Amen. And that's the kind of magical things that happen when you're auditing. You just have fun conversations that take up time, but it's, it's what we do. And we're at 117. Man, that's the most likes I've gotten on live. That's a lot of likes. We've been filming for 78, 79 minutes now. So, you want to pick this up tomorrow? You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, I don't think anything else is gonna.
I think we got the most
I
what we
think-
could.
Dude, we got good. We got police response.
Bro.
We got,
We got a couple of people in the neighborhood to interview with us. Yeah. That one chick, she's Scientologist.
Does the full court press like to drink?
Hey, so, guys, I'm going to cut down the live. Thank you for all your support. I love you, Joe Spring. Thank you. Thank you, all you, Ellie, HD2, Erica, all my mods. Love you, love you, love you, love you. I will see you guys soon.